Earlier this month, Prime Minister John Key announced an emergency intake of 600 Syrian refugees over the next 2.5 years. However, refugee advocates say New Zealand's yearly quota should be doubled, and that the government's $58 billion cited cost of this is overblown.
I think it's really ludicrously high. Like, for example, they include $20 million of education costs. So 43% of our refugees are under 18. If you're including the cost of them, then there's no notion whatsoever that their education is something of an investment that gives back in the long run.
Green Party MP Denise Roche said last week National's claims of resettlement costs reinforced a stereotype of refugees as bludging off state services, when in reality this is not the case.
One of the things that I hate was getting unemployment benefit. I hated that. In New Zealand you have to be a fighter. You go out there and sell yourself and fight for it.
Advocates say the government needs to properly assess the cost of refugees to allow the public to make an informed decision.
When you look at costs, and this is probably the most basic thing you learn in accounting or economics 101, you don't just look at costs, you look at a cost-benefit analysis. So the costs of something, what the actual costs are, less the benefits you get.
The Prime Minister could not be reached for comment, but said last week he stands by his view that a quota increase could damage resettlement services. It seems the issue is off the table for the government until July next year, when it will revisit New Zealand's refugee program. This is Jonathan Edwards for Massey News.